Well, shoot. What are you playing in the background?
That's a good mic, boy. I
What
tell
are
you,
you
I
playing
tell
in
you.
the background?
I,
Oh,
I, you must be on delay. I said, hold on a second.
they hear you.
You spelled the. You gotta look at the. You can do it later, but the final is spelled wrong.
Fudge.
It
Well,
says
y'all know what it
finale.
is.
Finale.
So I messed up, and we're not gonna be able to see any of the comments. I can't put them on
Hmm.
the screen. So can you see them in the stream chat on the right? I don't know what side it is for you.
I can see him.
Oh, there we go. Yes, I can. Thank you, Dell. I can see
I
yours
can't see him.
on
Only
YouTube.
when
I
I
can
look
see
on
them.
Facebook or something.
Yeah, we're gonna. So I'll give you this, Dell. I can see yours. It's just fudge the Facebook. I tried something new. Was trying something out, and of course, epic fail. Oh wait. I think I just fixed it. Oh, I'm fixing it. Hold on. All right, go ahead, Philly. Can you talk while I do try to fix this real quick?
All right. Good evening. Good
Appreciate
evening
it.
on this Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to everybody. On this first day of 2025, thank you first for taking time out of your new year to spend with us. Allow me to introduce myself as I like to always do every show. I am Philly DC, and my co-host is Pete, and our other two co-hosts, I'm sorry, Dell Brown, who I believe is in the chat,
In
and
the
Jessica
building.
Player, aka known as Jess, who's unable to join us tonight. We are your unpopular celebrities. The podcast talks about anything and everything. And if you are joining us tonight, we have spent the last week doing our review of every episode from season 2 of Squid Game. And so we are now on our final show, a reviewing Squid Game season 2, final episode. So before we get started, as always, spoiler alert, spoiler alert, spoiler alert. Everything we will be talking about on the show about Squid Game final episode, there will be plenty of spoilers. So if you have not watched the final episode, go ahead and watch that first, then come back and watch the show. If you have already seen the final episode, did I say final? I meant final episode, blah, 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 blah. This is your opportunity to talk about Squid Game season 2. Love to hear your thoughts. Put in the comments. Do you think it was better than season 1? Or was season 1 better? Who was your favorite character? So on and so forth. And then lastly, before we get started, make sure you like, share, subscribe, especially for all our folks that will be watching this on YouTube. Like, share, subscribe, and we will appreciate it. Let us know what you think about the show.
Appreciate that. So it's fixed. I'll be able to put the Facebook comments up there. There's a couple things on Facebook not working, so we'll work with that. It should be the likes and stars comes in. Should be able to see that, but it's not working. So we'll deal with it as it goes and continue to improve as we do here on Unpopular Celebrities. All right, we'll get right into it because we got a lot to cover in a little bit of time. So, Squid Game's final episode. You guys are welcome to type in your reviews, your chats, your thoughts on it, and everything like that. So, feel free. Dale, thank you for being a part of this. Thank you for being on here. I don't know why
Yes.
this is not working. It's making me so mad. All right. Uh,
What's
I
up, Dell?
forgot one thing. And hit it. All right. Squid Games final episode, second to last season. If y'all don't know, there will be a season 3. Just saw on Instagram that it should be coming out this year. Should be
Mm-hmm.
season 3, so pretty exciting. So all right, let's go to the what happened. And I know you have a lot of good comments about what happened, so stop me anytime I go too far. So at the end of season, or excuse me, episode 6, was the bathroom fight scene where Thanos got stabbed in the neck slash chin with the
Mm-hmm.
fork and bled all over player number 333. Uh, so that's the end of season episode 6. Started episode 7. They basically finished the fight, and the guards are seen, the soldiers are seen standing guard. Uh, Chief Washington, what's going on in the building? How are you? We're talking about Squid Games. Please tell me you saw it. Please tell me you've seen it. And Happy New Year. So the guards are standing outside with their guns, basically not letting anybody in, but letting them fight. So as they're fighting, the fight gets done, and O's and X's come back into the main hall. And everybody's kind of like, what the heck? The old dude is saying that they started the fight, they jumped us, you know, we had to defend ourselves, and they ended up killing some of our players. So the thought process was the O's and X's, we're going to do a head count to see who had more. Pause there.
Yeah. So it's interesting to see Thanos get killed off. I know most folks kind of mix
Mm.
on his popularity. I thought he was funny, but I must admit, near the end, he started to get a little bit annoying.
Yes.
Let's see. Dell says what? Not to mention the escorts let them fight. So yeah, that's interesting because you know when they gave him the food, there was some fork in there. And if
Yeah.
you remember
And
season 1, that was all part of the idea. Is the players, once they figured out the more people got eliminated by getting killed, the more money.
yep.
So right before they got into the skirmish in the bathroom, remember in that previous episode, the guard said, "We're going to allow you to do a vote tomorrow. Think carefully about your future." And so when they started counting the O's and X's, they figured out like this is the best way to get rid of people is to get rid of them. And
Mm-hmm.
so that's when they had the skirmish in the bathroom. Thanos gets killed. And so after the skirmish, they all go back into the room because they broke up the fight and whatever. And so afterwards, when Gi Hung and the front man started talking with everybody, Gi Hung was like, "Look, I've seen this before. When I was in the last game, they're going to attack us in the middle of the night. So we need to all be prepared. But before they do that, he comes up with this plan to attack the soldiers in pink, like the Squid Game soldiers, the squares, axes, and whatever. And so he was like, look, when they attack, we need to not get involved. We need to stay like under the bunks, fortify ourselves. And then they're like, like we have some people on our side, some elderly, some females. They're going to be exposed because we're
Mm-hmm.
not going to be able to help them. And so Guillaume was like, this is for the greater good. We may lose some people, but we can end this game. So your thoughts on that?
Yeah, right on, spot on. I also wanted to add well, one thing, Dell, can you dial in? I'm trying to test the 4 cameras. So if you could dial in for a second, that would help out. But just let me know if you do dial in real quick. That would help out a lot. Um Happy New Year, Faith. Thanks for being on here.
Hey,
Says
my gal Faith, what's up?
she's gonna binge watching on the plane, so she's not listening to us, but still appreciate it. Um so yeah, that's yeah, give me a minute. Okay, just let me know. Just let me know before you do, because I want to test this other camera. Uh so yeah, that's, you're kind of spot on with everything. So they do a head count. They said they're gonna attack in the middle of the night, and the guards also know that they're gonna be a fight, or they're gonna attack each other with forks, and they got, what else did they have? Bottles or something? Like bottles
Yeah,
came
they
out of
broke some
nowhere.
bottles. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, where do these bottles come from? But
Hmm.
so the guards knew. So it seemed like the guards were kind of just saying like, let them fight, and then the lights go out, and just like, I mean, right when the lights go out, the X's all get up and they're sneaking over to the O side. And just like he predicted, a big fight, kind of one way fight kind of happened where they were just killing each other. For a
Mhm.
good, it felt like good like 5 minutes. Um, Anything to add before we talk about the guards coming in, busting in?
No, I only thing I will add is just it's funny how this is similar to season 1 and this portion of this episode. But I tell you, this I don't know about for you guys that watched it, it was gut wrenching for me because just to see the carnage that happens during all this and they not intervene, oh, that was brutal to watch.
Yeah. Um, so they started killing each other. The guards finally broke in. So Gi Hung, player 456, idea was play dead. When the soldiers come and check us, we're gonna grab the soldiers, take their guns, and take over. Anything I missed there?
Dell, what's up, man? I just hear Dell in the background.
Oh, hold on, Dell. Uh, I got you, Dell. Assign new source. Yep. Dell.
Oh, shaved and everything. Got the goatee rocking.
All right, I pre I appreciate you being on here. I wish your camera was turned. That'll kind of work out. Oh, there you go. There he is. Yeah.
Ah,
Where you about to go?
Every- Everybody welcome our other co-host, Dell Brown, live and direct from the belly of the beast in South Korea. Reds in the wire, open fire.
Are y'all playing Squid Games out there? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. If you show us the card with the 3 symbols down, oh, that's crazy.
Oh, that's pretty cool. That's what's up.
That
Uh-huh.
yeah. That's what I was thinking. Like,
Dell, you
bro.
should send us something.
Huh? Oh, hell no. Oh, that's not, hey,
I,
that's not no damn resiliency day.
Hey, Dell, I'll get with you offline. You should send us some, man. Idea came to mind.
That's
Mm.
crazy. Nick Ramsey, Happy New Year. Happy New Year. I can't put it up there. Oh, there it is. Let me see if it, nope. I didn't set up the chat. Nick Ramsey, Happy New Year. Dale, you welcome to stay on or get off or whatever you have to do. Okay. So we're talking about the recap. Player 456 has a crew of like 4 or 5 people, and he took over the guards. They started shooting all the guards in the room, and now they're gathering the guns, gathering the weapons, and their idea is to take over. Meanwhile, during the fight, 001 saved 256. He saved his life by shooting one of the guards. So I thought that was really cool. Would you vote? So if you were playing, would you vote to end the game by now? Or would you say keep it going?
Mm-hmm.
Red light,
Yo,
green
Dell,
light.
this dude, Dell, this dude actually said he will vote to keep the games going, even after seeing all these people get killed.
Keep it going. Oh yeah, keep it going.
Nah, I had to hit that X after that first game.
Oh no, we rocking. We rocking it out. Ride or die. Dale, you on my squad.
Money over everything, huh?
Money over everything. That's right. That's right. Dale, you on my squad. You and Philly and Jess, y'all on my squad. Just do what I do. I'm gonna lead y'all to success. Gotcha.
Oh hell no, I'm not following you. Hell no.
See, this is the problem. We already have a problem. Dale, we have a problem on the squad already.
Hey, Pete would be that Stolen Valor Marine. Like, I was a Marine. Ho, choo, choo.
Oh yeah,
That's Pete.
that was a little over excessive, but it
So,
is.
Dell, before you go, I know you gotta go, so we won't keep getting the recap. What was your favorite part of season 2?
Favorite part. Man, that's a good. I ain't gonna lie. I like I can tell you like my favorite character. This
That's
one
fine.
was
Yeah.
the the guy that transitioned to the girl. Like yeah. I think and like the background and how like she pretty much taught him how to shoot and stuff like in like 5 seconds. Like she was like a hero for even the game where like 4 of them had to play. The one they're like 1, 2, and like she like motivated them. Like, she was like yeah, I think she was a real pivotal point in the Squid Games and how she helped people and how she sacrificed herself and put herself out there. I think that was probably my favorite character this season.
Okay. Like season 1 or season 2 better?
Season 1, just because it was like it was something new like we never saw before. Like kind of like anticipated like the games and stuff like that, and they say season 3 is gonna be the best one, so I'm ready to see that. They said, did y'all see Leonardo DiCaprio supposed to be playing in season 3?
No.
I saw that, man. I saw that.
They don't have any
know.
Americans.
Yeah.
No, Dell's right. There's rumors around in the internet circulating about Leonardo DiCaprio making an appearance in season 3. So some people are speculating that he might be one of the VIPs. But I saw something that refuted that. I guess the director said we considered it, but apparently they decided not to. But I believe that's cap. I think there's a possibility they're trying to ward off the internet to kind of spoil season 3. I wouldn't be surprised because there's a picture with Leo in 456 in a media room or something.
Yeah. I think diverse their cast.
Yeah. It's really not diverse at all, but I mean, epic season.
But that's what made it good though. Because I mean, like even when they won the when 456 won Gihon, when he won all those that's not his real name, that's his Squid Game name. But when he won that Emmy or the Oscar, I mean, they was killing everybody that year.
Yeah.
And so it really, I think that was one of the shows that really opened up the legitimacy of Korean like directors in Korea and South Korea and stuff.
Got a question for y'all. Did y'all watch it dubbed or original with English subtitles?
No, dubbed.
Original with English subtitles.
Yeah, and that's what the director was saying. Like for anyone non-Korean, like to get the passion and the actual feel of the actual TV show to actually watch it in their native language. So
absolutely, I agree 100%.
Well, I messed that up.
I agree 100%. It's so much more dramatic when you read the subtitles just to hear the passion in their voice and stuff, you know? So, yeah, I agree. It's much better with subtitles.
Interesting. Dell, last thing, what you think about the setup, the new setup? You like it? Better, worse?
No, it's dope, man.
Okay.
Yeah, tell us, do you like it, man, so he don't jump off the cliff, man.
We still got some things to work on. Things to work on.
Camera?
Huh?
Do you have like a moving camera?
Yeah, it moves with me every time it's one of the ones that follow me.
Go ahead and do the little loser thing.
Yeah, I usually, lock it, but zoom in.
Look at that. All right, I see. I need to put my my paycheck to use and get something like that.
Yeah, I'll get you.
Go
ahead.
Dell, if you do it, just don't get the one where you have to put a loser sign up there for it to, because you do this, this is a term for loser.
You could do like this too.
Yes, do that. That's much better. Change it from
like
this.
That.
Okay.
Or like this. I'm sorry. I'm already zoomed out. Dang, it's not now. Well, I thought you could do it. Yeah. Okay. Maybe not. Maybe I'm a liar. But anyway, Dell, we'll let you go. I know you gotta go, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, it's good seeing you, Dell, man. It's good seeing you, bro.
Hey, I'll be tuning in on comments, but yeah, y'all have a good rest of y'all's day. Happy New Year to the all stateside. It's January 2nd here, so we
Yes,
day 2.
All
sir.
right.
Happy New Year. Put us up for
Happy New Year,
Resiliency
bro.
Day. Let
I
them know
got
we're
y'all.
here for Resiliency Day. All right, bro. We
Hey,
out.
y'all on the posting roster.
Yeah, no, don't do that. Don't do that. All right,
Hey,
bro. Like, all right, that's the boy Dell Brown, man. And good to have him
Shout out
on.
to Dell.
See how
Good shout out
easy it
to
is
Dell.
when we have the corner. Y'all can do the exact same thing. Come on here,
Good
spread some
point.
stuff, get out.
Great
All right.
point. Great point.
So moving on, we talked about the them killing each other. When does the boat scene happen? Is
The
that
boat
later
scene,
on?
when did it happen?
Yeah, is
That's
that
later on.
Okay. All right. So we'll stay where we're at. So as Dell alluded to, the transgender, for surprise to all of us, was special forces. So surprise alert to everybody. Oh there we go. Transgender was special forces. So she's teaching everybody how to shoot the MP5s. I believe it's an MP5, but she's telling everybody. Yeah. So she's telling everybody how to load it, shoot it, blah, blah, blah. Put it on single action instead of burst or auto, so we can save ammo. And they're ready to go to war. So they kidnap one of the soldiers who happens to be, he looked like 15, maybe 16. The soldier they kidnapped, they didn't kill. He tried to make it out the
No,
room.
I ain't paying that. I
Okay.
didn't pay that mind. But he was actually the leader of the soldiers, I think. I think he had the square on his head.
Yeah, he did. Yep. Good call. So he was young, but so they kidnapped him, try to tell him how to walk through. So as they're walking through the stairs, they get ambushed. And during the ambush, they start shooting back. 456 is like, yo, we gotta move. So him and the Marine take off and they go try to find the control room, is what they're looking for, right? I'll pause there in case I missed anything.
Yeah, so when I love the fact when the sequence started, when they grabbed the soldiers and then they start fighting them and stuff, the gun battle, it was like hectic. I
Yes.
thought the director and the way they portrayed it with the camera, the panning of the camera was brilliant. Just to see the high impact action that was going on, it had me on the edge of my seat, man. Like it made me feel like I wanted to get in there. I mean, especially seeing. I wish I could remember her number, but the one that was going through transition. I mean, she was getting them,
She's
boy. I mean, I was
120.
like, man, 120. 120 became one of my favorite characters in there, next to the front man, and 456. So that was good. So what's even more surprising is nobody helped them. Like from the circles and from the X's. Nobody helped them. Whoever it was that was in it was in it. And so when they finally gained control of the room, I thought it was fitting the person they caught was actually the leader of the soldiers, at least when they would come out. And so anyway, so they was like, to your point, 120 was teaching them how to shoot the gun and stuff. The look on their faces, and they were in shock. They was like, who is this person? And so they leaned over and it was like, yo, where you learn this stuff from? Oh, I was in special forces. I was a sergeant first class or something to that nature. So again, I said this in previous episodes when we were reviewing all of the different episodes. I love the way the director showed this side of this character, because there's a perception if you are going through transition that you cannot perform or you're different because you're not following the same beat of the drum as everybody else. You're a human being. If you're trained correctly, you can still do your job. So I thought that was brilliant. And so once they went out and they got the square soldier, they took him hostage. They told him to take his face mask off. If you remember, as they started going up the stairs, In-Ho was listening because he was like, yo, how do we get access to the room? He said, it's around this corner. So they took his helmet off, his face mask, and was going to use that to get into the room. But you remember when they started going up the level and they was bucking back at the soldiers and stuff? And the guy that was in the control room was like sending more and more people because it was like, he's like, there, don't let them get to the control room. They just sending more and more soldiers. And so I don't know what part we left off at. There was a part where they decided to split up. because they were pinned down.
Mm-hmm.
So one thing I wanted to add, Jung Bai, who is the one who I call Stolen Valor,
Okay.
who said he is a Marine, started to get like he was just bucking shots, but if you notice, he was shooting like this. He wasn't even aiming, right?
Spraying and praying.
And they told him, do not, waste your ammo.
Right.
So he's spraying and praying, right? Not even looking. And so in the midst of all that, that's when 456 realized, like, yo, we're not going to be able to win. We got to get to the control room. So that's when he decided to take a volunteer. But the interesting thing is, he didn't take In Ho, the front man. He took his best friend. Because remember, when they started to go up through that control room, he was like, yo, why did you take me? He said, because I want my best friend with me. I was like, God dang it. I said, me and Pete going up there to kick this goddamn control room. Okay, no reaction. Okay, anyway. So he took his best friend. In the hole, the look on his face was priceless because, man, it's like this dude has got to be so sinister. Like he knew all along what was going on because obviously he's on the inside. But anyway,
Right.
I'll pause there because I'm talking.
Yeah, good recap. One thing I want to say when the soldier who got his mask taken off, it looked like he recognized the front man.
He did. Good. Hey, that was really good. I forgot about that. Go ahead.
So he recognized. It looked like the way the camera was set up was like he was talking to him. He's like, "Holy crap!"
He looked like scared. Like, oh,
yeah,
shit.
like what? And then boom, he got shot, and then the gunshot, the guns violence thing started happening. So two key points that happened, and while the gunfights were going on. Number one is the soldiers were shooting on auto, and they're wasting all the ammo. And remember the transgender said 1 shots only because we don't have that much ammo. They ended up losing all the ammo. So she said, we need to go back to the room to go grab the ammo off the original soldiers when they came and took over the room. So Stolen Valor got up and was like, I'll go. And I don't know your reaction when I saw that. I said, oh, this ain't going to be good.
Yeah, I was telling you earlier, man. I was like, oh, this seems like a Saving Private Ryan moment. And for the people who are listening, what I mean by that is if you've seen Saving Private Ryan, there was a private, I believe, that was told to go get more ammo because it was up in this building and it was shooting down at the enemy. So he wrapped the ammo around him because he had to go travel outside, avoid some explosions. He grabbed the ammo cans and had the ammo around his neck. And you'll find like later on, he went inside. There was a German soldier who he could have killed, but he froze. He did nothing. And so that same German soldier went upstairs and got into a fight with one of his fellow soldiers and killed him. So when the soldier came downstairs, he saw the actual American soldier that froze. He didn't even do nothing to him. He just walked past him. So I started thinking like, oh my God, this is going to be Daeho who was Stolen Valor. So anyway.
Good point. Can we go to the boat scene? Because I'm not sure where that falls into all this.
So the boat scene, you mean when they was like the guy came upstairs and he saw like the captain was throwing he was throwing up, but then he went inside. Captain Quang was in there messing with the drone.
I think his name is
so the
Captain
guy he was a drone.
Park?
I thought it was Quang. I could be wrong.
Go ahead. Something like that.
But anyway, so the captain, so the guy who was the drone operator goes in and is like, yo, what you doing with the drone? He was like, oh, I just wanted to see how it works or whatever, which in a way is legitimate because remember, the captain was like, seemed mesmerized by the way the drone was working. But then as he kept probing, he was like, hey, so why are you messing with the drone or whatever, blah, blah, blah. He said, oh, it's no big deal. And then they came outside the boat because he was trying to get him to go to sleep. And he was like, who are you anyway? He just janked him. He just like stabbed him, right? Then just threw him over the boat. And then what you would call Dumb and Dumber gets up and is like, yo, what's that noise? I heard somebody scream. Oh, no, it wasn't none. You should go back to sleep or whatever, blah, blah, blah. So that's when we found out that's how they were tipped off in the beginning of the season of, with the tracker. And then with the explosion at the door, the captain on the boat is in on it. Somehow he's connected. My theory is he is connected to the front man in the Squid Games. It was set up so he can find his brother when the front man shot him and he fell off the cliff. Find his brother, save him, and then stay close to his brother so that way he can never find the island. Plus, he can report back to Inho about what his brother is doing.
Dell said he works for 001, the
Yeah,
boat
I
guy.
agree.
Yep,
Yep. Mhm.
definitely
Front
think
man,
that's
yep.
true.
Mhm.
So that cut off to that scene. So we'll kind of fast forward a little bit for sake of time. Uh, so Stolen Valor goes back. He goes gets the ammo, and then everybody helps him collect the ammo. So they put it inside of a jacket. He walks out with like 20, 30 clips of ammo, magazines is the correct term, of ammunition to bring back. And as soon as he walks out the room, he heard gunfire and he heard the radio like, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. And he just goes dead. Like just PTSD. I don't know what you call it. He just froze. He goes back in the room and he sits down. The transgender was like, I'll go get it. So she runs all the way back and sees him in the room with all the magazines. We'll pause and we'll go to back to 246, 256. So 256 and his best friend are about to go in the control room, but they need some help because they're pinned down. They're running out of ammo. So they ask 001 to get up, come help them find a back way around. So 0101 grabs two people and they're like, yo, we can go back around and find a way back there. Yeah, he Dale say he goes into fight or flight mode. Definitely more flight than fight during that time. So I'll pause there if you want to add anything before I keep going.
Yeah, I'll admit, and maybe some folks may be upset about this, but I heard some folks speculate on the internet that Daeho, Stolen Valor as I call him, he was experiencing PTSD.
Mm-hmm.
Those are symptoms or signs of someone suffering from PTSD. But based on what was communicated earlier in the season, as far as he was describing how he was the only son in the family, he had a bunch of sisters, and they asked him, like, how did they let you join the Marines? You're their only son. Which leads me to believe he never joined the Marines. I think he may have put the tattoo on, and maybe he tried to join and he got kicked out, or maybe he never did, but he put it there just to get some clout. But I think, because folks who've never been exposed to gunfire, I mean, they would have almost a similar reaction maybe too, if they've never been in a firefight.
Yep.
So I personally think I don't think it was necessarily PTSD. I think he probably never was a Marine. Anyway, that's just me. Yeah.
Okay. Dale said that 001 suggested that he could go behind him and to bring the other two with him because then he could kill them without being suspected. That was a good catch. So
Mhm.
001, two dudes go behind the gunman. They have a plan to kind of take them out. So the two guys that 001 brought with him go in front. They're about ready to shoot, and you hear pop, pop, and pop, pop, and 001 kills the guys that he brought them with. So not the soldiers, but the players. So 001 reveals himself as being the bad guy. He goes over the radio. He tells 256, I don't remember his exact words, but he basically tells him, we're done. We got shot. And then he puts the radio to one of the players that he shot who's gasping for air, trying to say that basically 001 is dead along with the other two. Anything I missed before?
Yeah, I wouldn't say, in my opinion, I wouldn't say he revealed himself as, the front man or the bad guy because the audience already knew who he was.
Good point.
And
Good
he
point.
revealed himself to Gi Hong 456. He pretty much was like, all right, enough is enough. They're getting a little bit too close. So because when he killed the two players that was helping him, they never even had a chance to try to communicate like, yo, this is actually because they don't know he's the bad guy either. They just know they got a bullet to the back.
Right.
And so when he put the radio up to one of them that was dying, I believe his whole intent was to give Gi Hong 456 the idea that his in Ho 001 is dead. So when he died, so anyway, I'll pause there because I'm going a little bit
No,
ahead.
go ahead. Finish up.
So as he as when Gi-hun hears like, oh, 001 is dead, he's now believes like, yo, their plan is going down the tubes. That's when he discovered that one, he was running out of ammo. His best friend was running out of ammo. Meanwhile, I forgot, I think it was player 120 or the one that was transitioning.
Mm-hmm.
She was about to go grab the ammo from Daeho and start going back, but then she was stopped by the one mom, the old lady who I love too, and told her like, "Yo," because like she was about to leave. That's when all the soldiers start coming in.
Like 20 more
Because
soldiers out of nowhere.
meanwhile, before yeah, because right before that, the soldiers overwhelmed the last part of the players
Yep.
that the transgender player left. And then key part, once they started to descend on the last players, one of the players is like, I'm out of ammo, I'm going to surrender. So they decide to surrender. So when the soldiers came around, one of them put their hands up and was like, hey, I give up, blah, blah, blah. They shot him.
Mm-hmm.
Then as the camera panned around to one of the soldiers, 246, the one you remember 246 is the one with the daughter who needed
The
the
son.
operation?
Mm-hmm.
The son, right? The son.
I thought it was the son.
No, it was the
No,
daughter.
you're right. You're right. Yep.
Yeah, his daughter, right, from the amusement park.
Mm-hmm.
And remember, they have a connection with 0011, who was one of the soldiers, the female who escaped from North Korea. But anyway, so the soldiers putting the gun on 246, and 246 is like, hey, I give up. Please don't kill me. My daughter is real sick. I'm trying to win money for her. So I don't know if you noticed, but there was a portion when he said that the camera focused on the soldier hesitated, and the weapon went down, and then the shot went off, and then 246 dropped, and that's when the camera went to somewhere else, and in the whole skirmish,
Mm-hmm.
which leads me to believe there's a possibility 246 is not dead.
Mm.
They shot him, and I think the one that shot him could be 011 to try to save him. But anyway,
Yeah.
so as that was going on, everything started going bad for the players. The soldiers rushed downstairs. The one player who was going through transition was grabbing the ammo. She sees them coming in. She cocks back, or she pulls like the charger handle back to the MP5,
Mm-hmm.
and is ready to go to war. But the old lady grabs her. It's like, hey, don't go out like this. You need to survive. And she hesitated. She decided not to do it. And so that's when that portion for her story stopped for at least this season. Then the camera went back to Gi-hun and his best friend. They found out they have no more ammo. They decide, we're going to give up. So they say, we give up. They put their guns down, whatever. Then the front man, now back in costume, comes down with a bunch of soldiers, and he looks at him. He says, hey, you know what? This is what you did, and paraphrasing, this is what you did to cause this. Now watch you pay the price. So he points the gun at his best friend, and his best friend looks at Gi-hun like, oh, I'm going to die or whatever. He shoots his best friend, and of course Gi-hun loses it, is in distraught, tries to go after the front man, they pull him down, he's screaming, whatever, and that's when the season ends.
Good recap. So that's pretty much the whole season. We'll see what happens in season 3. For the sake of time, I guess I asked you the same question. Which season do you like better, 1 or 2?
1. I agree with Dell. It just was new and fresh, but it's not like it's 100% over season 2. You know what I mean? Season 2 I felt was pretty good. Yeah, it's disappointing we didn't get to see all the games, but I would rather go through that and wait for season 3 for it to end like, abruptly, and that be the end like season 1. So season 1 is my favorite.
Yep.
I just want to do a special shout out. We talking about great acting, not only the front man, not only the one who was going through transition, but how about we go back to the individual who's a recruiter? Oh my God.
You love
Talk
that
about
dude.
good acting when that dude was that psycho role.
He was.
Oh man, I was watching it again last night. Man, I had dreams about that dude in my sleep. Coming up to me like, you want to play a game? Whatever. It looks crazy, Just to me, that was exceptional acting. If you take a look at his face, because he looks like, normal businessman, pretty, like a businessman, you know what I mean? Like well kept. But for him, the way his face contorted and
Mhm.
the evil, sinister look on his face, oh man, it was
Yeah,
scary. It was good.
he had a good
I wish
role.
they
Too
could
bad
have
it
let
was
him
cut
long.
short. Yeah.
Yeah, I wish he could have lasted a little longer.
Yeah. So definitely like yeah, that dude was legit. Definitely like
Mhm.
season 1 better. Season 2 left it on good cliffhanger to be like Dell said at the beginning, season 3 might be the best one. So we'll see what happens next, but cut it short so we'll keep it under 45 minutes, man. Went kind of long. But this had a big recap for the last episode. My favorite episode, I still say, was the first one with the recruiter. That really set
Mm,
the stage
mhm.
for everything. Had a
Yeah.
lot of jam-packed action in there. Now remember in this one, they only played 3 games. So I'm kind of disappointed about that. So the best part about it was episode 1, the whole episode 1. The worst part about Squid Games, I think I would hope to see more games.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be more games.
Yeah.
I would agree episode 1 is the best, but the last one was close. It gave me Empire Strikes Back vibes. No,
Is that
because you
Star
remember,
Wars?
I don't know. Yeah. Oh my
I
god. Yeah, it's Star Wars.
I never
If
seen
you've
it.
seen Empire Strikes Back, there was a portion in the film where everything started to go wrong for the rebels, and the pretty much the bad guys were winning. They was kicking the snot out of them, and that's what it felt like. You was like, I don't know about you, but I was on my seat when it was starting to storm the center, like the front, the actual place where the one of the leads were at in Squid Game 2.
Mhm.
And I was just like excited, but then you had the front man comes out of nowhere, kills those 2 people. Then Ho is about to go grab the ammo and take it back, and then all the soldiers rush in. Then you had 456 and his best friend, they out of ammo. Things just went down drain quickly.
Down,
And
yeah.
it's like, man, that gave me Empire Strikes Back vibes in a
Never
way.
seen that. Last thing before we get off. Dale said, did you read after about red line, green line with the boy at the end?
Yeah, I did see that. There's something about there was a Easter egg in the credits about this boy that was similar to the girl in Red Light Green Light, like the little mannequin.
Mm-hmm.
So it gives you the impression there's going to be something similar in season 3. I don't know if it's going to be another Red Light Green Light or some other game, but now involving a huge likeness of a boy
Mm-hmm.
that's going to be in the game. So that should be interesting.
Should be interesting. Yeah. Thanks for coming on this journey with us, y'all, for Squid Games
Yeah.
review and reactions. A lot of fun, a lot of good feedback that we're getting. Leave comments in the YouTube when y'all see this in a couple hours. Leave the comments in the YouTube and let us know what you think. And
Mhm.
then when season 3 comes out, we might just do this again. This was fun. I don't know
Yeah,
how
it was
you felt.
good.
Yeah.
No, it was good. It was
Find some more
good.
stuff to react to now that we know the fair use policy. We'll see if we can react to
It
some more
worked so
stuff.
far, huh? It's worked so
Yeah,
far.
yeah. So we'll see we go. Can we do 668? Dale wants to do 668
Oh, yeah,
recap.
I watched it. That was really good.
Okay, I haven't seen it yet. Dale, if you want to do it,
Especially since it's from Tyler Perry. I'm not a big fan of
not a
Tyler Perry,
fan.
but he knocked it out the box with that one. That was really good.
All right, so looks like
Make sure,
668.
yeah.
Dell, let us know when you could do it. So write us in the group chat we have.
Yeah.
Let us know when you could do it, and we'll make that happen. That'd be fun.
I
But
guess
I
I'll
have to
watch it
watch it.
again.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
have
I
to
guess I'll
watch it.
watch it again then. It
So
was really
maybe I'll
good.
do that tonight. All right. Unpopular celebrities. Keep this under an hour. Try to. A good recap on Squid Game season 2. Final episode. See y'all in season 3. See y'all. I'm not sure about this Sunday. Are we going on this Sunday?
We should. I mean,
Okay.
it's been a while.
This Sunday, and then maybe some Sunday night football live stream as well. I want to do that. So if you can get on with me, that'd be cool. If not, I'll just do it myself.
Yeah, I'll just do it myself.
All
I'll
right.
just do it myself.
We got anything for the people?
No, I appreciate the same echo what Pete said. Thank y'all for coming on this journey with us. If you haven't watched any of our shows, we do one every 2 weeks. You can catch us then. And feel free to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Let us know what you liked about the show, what you thought was hot garbage. I would hope nothing,
Yeah.
but we take feedback. So, yeah.
All right. We out of here.